And there you have it. Those are the starting lineups for the first scrimmage of the 2021 season for the Haverford women's lacrosse team. Yep. I'm Brian Jeffroy, and we are a dynamic duo that has experience in this profession. We used to commentate the men's soccer team, but now we've moved on to bigger and brighter things. HC Women's Lax. And we're ready to go today to bring you the best broadcast you can possibly get. It is a packed house, metaphorically, here on Swan Field. The energy is high. That is true. That is true.
A lot of energy on the field today. We just hope that we can transport just a little bit of that energy back to your houses.
Yeah, and we want to preemptively apologize because John and I may be quasi-experts of the men's game, but we do not know all the rules to the T of the women's game quite yet, but we are learning quick. And so if we butcher some of the terminology, please don't blame us. We're newbies. That was an interesting chant I think I heard, John. I, did you hear kill, Quakers kill? I, that seems to be an oxymoron.
Light substitutes here today. This is going to be quite the cardio battle between the black and the white squad.
Yeah, and that's true. But I mean, with seniors like Haley Morris and Julia Pascarella who are constantly working on their cardiovascular system, I think they'll be okay. Sometimes I try and run with them, and they're just keeping me in the dust.
I think the other day Haley Morris put up a 4.5 minute
Oh my God. Haley Morris's brother, I believe, is playing lacrosse right now for the University of Virginia. Haley comes from a long line of Baltimore lacrosse studs.
It is what is colloquially known as a hotbed.
A hotbed.
Here's the opening draw. Forward by White. White will take possession here.
It's going to X, I believe. That's Hannah Lopez. Okay.
Nice dodge here. Julia Herzog, she's stripped. Good defense there by Black.
That was Kate Severson, I think. Oh, wow.
Hannah Lopez scoring early for the white team.
That is the first Gino of the day. Sponsored by Pats and Ginos. Just kidding, we're not allowed to do that. That was a nice goal, John.
It's as a fellow defender, you hate to see that. You work hard to strip the ball on the ground, but can't get the GB. Offense picks it up and throws it right back to the nice how you doing.
Yeah. And the refs today are Bashful, Sleepy, Sneezy, and Doc. Yeah.
That's quite the squad.
Yeah.
I think they're going to run a tight ship.
Yeah, they normally run a tight ship.
Let the girls play. Good draw there by Black. He'll lead it down to Catherine France. Black looks to work it around.
You can see Julia Curran streak into the midfield run as fast as she can. That is a classic midfield move. You want to go there as quick as you can.
Great effort. Always looking to X here. And Nancy Tucker looking to feed it inside. Finds Julia Pascarella. Great catch.
Wow. That was a Canadian shot.
Adventurous take there.
That's how they teach it on Long Island. It's another hotbed.
Julie Pascarella, sister of Salvatore Pascarella, who plays across at St. John's. It's another D1 connection.
St. Joe's.
St. Joe's.
Okay, it's okay.
I get those confused a lot.
I know. I do too. It's Easter. It's almost Easter, John. The Saints are everywhere. And that's a great clear by Sam Silverman, I believe. Sophomore.
Really just taking it herself. She's looking to go to goal here. And she backs it out. Smart move.
Callie Crawford over to Leah Herzig. White is playing a good game so far. Their possession has been a little bit more poised, I felt. They've only had one, but they're moving the ball well.
A couple decent chances on the other side, but you're going to have to do more than that.
Oh!
So that's
Wow!
save. But it ends up finding the back of the net. That was a great cut, Brian.
Yeah, that is a 1-2. How you doing? That's a quick stick, John. I mean, that's plain and simple. Nice cut. I think that's a goal for Belle McMahon, a senior.
Woman in STEM.
Yep.
Hard worker.
Hard
A
worker.
lot of late nights spent in the KINSC, or the KINSC, as school students like to call it.
Yeah.
And we'll see if Black's able to stop this small run. Very important to stop the bleeding early, but White seems to be moving quite well.
Right, so it's going to be Roma versus Callie on this draw. Those are two junior classmates. I'm sure good friends, so it's probably tough to go against your friend, John, on something as competitive as a draw. Let's see what happens here. And that's a great GB by Abby Wolfenden. Oh, wow. She's...
That must be something there. I didn't even
Yeah. Oh, and that is a truck stick by, I think that's Isabel Canning, another senior captain, Isabel Canning. Oh, but it's intercepted. What a play!
Good effort on this ride back here.
And that's great poise.
Catherine Perez is just going to go to goal now.
And I'm not sure what happened there, John. Was that a save?
I think she got hit. Oh, and we have our first free shot of the day.
Wow, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Cat has been known to shoot.
Will she snipe it? There's a brick wall in the net for our viewers at home. I don't know if you can see it. Absolute titan of industry.
Oh,
It's like she dropped it, but it's scooped up by Black. Black will take possession here.
by Kern. That was a great GB. That's a middle of the field play. No one's gonna praise her for that. So we're gonna give her a shout out because I'm a midi. I know how hard those ground balls are. That is a play that wins you the game. So keep up the good work with the ground balls.
Just gonna slow it down here. Look for a good opportunity. Roma's in the midfield dodging here.
Oh, and there's a nice cut.
Works it down to X, roll back.
Wow, White is playing solid defense today. Nice cut.
Haley Morris.
And Maria's out. Wow.
Great defensive stand here.
What a check. Who was that? This is reminding me a lot. Oh, that's Haley. This is reminding me a lot of the... Oh, what a save. This is reminding me a lot of the Duke UNC game the other day, John. Just up and down the field. Great goalie play so far. Strong defense. It's just a fun game to watch. Can you complain? Hannah Lopez, I believe. She's going to post up her defender. Caitlin Mann, I believe that's a freshman. It's good to see the freshman out there getting some minutes, getting some experience. There's Courtney Cubbins. Oh, and that's speed. That is raw speed. And there's a Gino.
Wow. Black just does not really have an answer for what White's serving.
Jeez Louise. That was a great goal by Callie Crawford. Callie Crawford, I believe, is the fastest woman on campus. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think she's got the speed record in the gym. She's a tough defensive matchup. I mean, how are you going to stop speed like that?
Especially in women's lacrosse when it's more, the defense is more like basketball. So a quick first step is really all you need.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And a nice shot. Low and away. So we're going to take a quick, looks like they're going to take a quick little water break here. It's understandable, John. I mean, these girls have no subs. It's a fast-paced game so far. They need a quick little break, especially with the mask on. It's very difficult to breathe if you haven't worked out with a mask on before. It's certainly not easy, but it's what has to happen.
We'll see if Black can sort of pull themselves together here in this timeout and figure out what to do against the seemingly juggernaut force that is the White team.
Yeah. You know, it's starting to get into April, and so we're hoping the weather gets a little bit nicer. It's been pretty cold. It's actually kind of chilly today. You can see some of the Haverford men's team standing there over on the bleachers in their full sweat outfits, John. It's definitely not warm. So these girls are battling not only the cold but the mask, and this is a tough game today.
I agree, Brian. I believe that the attire that the men's lacrosse team is wearing is commonly known as a grout fit.
Oh yeah.
This is a gray outfit. You put those two together.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not as warm as I'd like it to be. We got about 50 degrees maybe, and a slight breeze through the Swanfield wind tunnel is really not.
Oh, it's tough. But hopefully those trees behind Swan, when they bloom, there's no better place to play.
Just quite the sight. All right, good energy there coming out of the Black bottle. Translate that to some on-field success.
So Courtney Cubbins is going to take this draw. Senior midfielder, captain, hailing from I think Pennsylvania, around the area. A lot of Pennsylvania girls on this team. Same with our team. A lot of Jersey. It's Mid-Atlantic. You know, it's a hotbed for lacrosse, John.
I am not from a hotbed. I think I would refer to it as a cold bed.
In many ways.
Yes, literally and figuratively. Pascal works it up top to Roma. Roma working on her defender here. Shot
Oh
by Roma.
wow! That is a strong goal by Roma.
Posting up her defender really just got one open step, and that's all she needed to let that one fly. Great shot.
That had some serious heat on it. It's really hard to shoot that fast with the women's stick. You know, there's no pocket.
That doesn't stain.
That's impressive.
Was very reminiscent of an old Muhlenberg player. I believe her name was Jordy Bonvini.
Oh yeah,
An absolute cannon of a shot.
absolute cannon. I remember Jordy Bonvini.
Yeah, right out of timeout, Black gets a goal back. We'll see if they can start working back here, cut more into that lead, maybe take one of their own.
Oh, that's a great ground ball by Haley Morris, number 21. We've given her a couple shout outs. She is a senior, absolute leader, both you know, with her words and with her actions. She has done nothing but work hard this offseason, and so we'd like to give a special shout out to all the seniors because they have put in a lot, and we know how difficult it is to lose your senior season. especially us. We've lost it as well. Oh, and there's a nice shot by, I think that was Roma again.
Good backup there by Julie Pascal. She dodged it. Lose it. Up to Addie Wolf again. Now Roma again. You gotta watch that shot if you're white.
Yeah, Roma seems to be everywhere on the field, John. I actually saw her fixing the tires of the bus before the game. She's just an everyday, all-around lacrosse player.
Swiss Army knife. Little
Oh!
miscommunication by Black or so takes herself out of the game. Good cut.
Oh, there you go.
Amelia Slade.
Wow.
Interception.
When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that is the result you are going to get, says Slade.
They just mossed her.
Welcome to the part of town, Sladeville.
What just happened there is something that has always confused me because you can't do it in the men's game. The goalie is allowed to exit the crease and then go back in.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
So very helpful for them on the clear.
Yeah. The clear is certainly slightly different. The lines are a little bit tricky. Getting used to that. But if you want to stick around and watch some more lacrosse, not to overshadow this incredible game we have here, the men's are going to be playing right after, so it's just going to be a great day on Swan.
Good to see the jerseys return to Swan Field.
Oh, and there's a nice cut and a Gino. And a Pat and Gino. And that was that Jordan Danover?
That was a first year. Not playing like it out there. That was
Wow.
a cut of someone who has experienced the game before.
So I don't know how these games are going to be tallied and whatnot, but I'm going to count that as her first career goal. So congratulations. It's a special moment. Shout out to Jordan Danover.
White offense is just firing on all cylinders there. They really can't seem to be tough. Great cuts, great feeds, great finishes.
Yep.
Papa John's.
Yep. So I saw a video, John, over the last couple days of Haley Morris was actually mic'd up at practice. I believe Justin filmed that. It was quite a funny video.
Yeah, I really like that. I thought that was a good touch.
That's
Gives you an in-depth look at what a Bedford women's lacrosse practice is all about.
And that's a nice ground ball by Callie. Again, Callie is the Roma of the white team. She seems to be doing everything. And there's a nice feed and a goal.
And one
Holy smokes.
is number 11, Leah Herzig, who's sophomore.
That was a nice apple from, who is that? Is that Kat Ferenc?
I think that was Caitlin Mann.
Oh, okay. We apologize to.
We're still learning.
Yeah. Well, it's more the numbers for me. But
Great goal
yeah.
there by Leah. Way to, that's really tough to see the contact coming and stick in there and finish it, take the hit.
So I think that's 5-0 or 5-1,
5-1.
5-1, 4-1.
Scoreboard says 5-2.
Oh, it does. Okay. We also want to give a shout out to all the athletic training staff and all the coaches for just putting together something that, somewhat resembles a season for us. I know this takes a lot of hard work, and so we're very grateful that everyone has the opportunity to do something like this. It's something that you don't want to be taken away. So thank you to all those people that have worked really hard. And that is...
I'm still passing it down to that was Joy Bettner and now Hannah Lopez with the ball.
Hannah Lopez, you always know it's Hannah Lopez because she wears gloves. She wears those black gloves. They're pretty iconic. There's a lot of goals, in those gloves. So, there's a nice feed and a little bit of force, but White is up by enough where they can do stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they're looking to try and start that fun bit.
Yeah.
Nice lead. Intrasquad scrimmage.
Oh, and here comes Curran, and that's a great pass to Roma. Let's see if they push it here.
Roma finds Morrison
So Haley Morris and I have a little friendly competition. She thinks that me with the women's stick and her with the men's stick, that she's better with a men's stick than I'm with a women's stick. So we're gonna do a nice little wall ball competition one of these days, and we'll see. Because Haley, seriously, she's got a good stick, so it's gonna be tough to beat. And there she, and there she goes in the dodge, and that's a nice feed. Oh, but an errant, not an errant pass, but just a kind of an unlucky pass. There's Cannon. Wow. Okay, you can also, well, you can do that in men's too. But I wonder what the over and back rules are like, John. And there is Sam Silverman, I believe. She's running quite fast. And a roll dodge.
Looks to be some sort of. I believe that is something to do with their sphere.
Oh, okay.
Sphere on their head that they're not allowed to enter.
Ah, I see. There's also a sphere inside of the cube, Rubik's Cube. Today's game is sponsored by Rubik's Cube. There's Callie up top.
White ends up with the ball on offense again. Black really has not had a lot of opportunities on offense. White's been winning the draws and riding really hard. And the scoreboard reflects that.
There's Courtney Cubbins, senior leader. And a nice dodge.
Beat up well by Julie Curran.
There's some cutters. You can hear screams of work together. I think White has been working together. So I think the response to that is yes. That's a sophomore. And there's a cutter. Oh, and a save. Sarah Can. Another Baltimore native. Hotbed. You can just tell by the way they carry their sticks, John. No offense to you, but it just, they don't do that in Wisconsin like they do it in Baltimore. And there's a feed to another Baltimore native, Haley Morris. She's going to push it.
One-handed for a little bit there. Little flare, little Baltimore flare.
A little Baltimore flair. Oh, and a feed. And a save. Welcome to Sladeville. Oh, and she's just gonna post up the defense. That's awesome. Oh, not today. She's got to be chirping a little bit there. Oh, and there we go. See, that's great poise by Morris. That you can tell that they're seniors by the way. They're not gonna rush it. They're gonna take their time. Looks like Roma's going to take a dodge here. Oh, no, she's going to feed it.
Sweeping. Finds Haley Morris.
Ford's Haley.
Good play. Used to be Ford's Arena,
but. Oh, and a nice play by Pascarella there, just taking it out, not rushing it.
It's a smart senior leadership play.
Yep. Haley and Julie are both lefties, so you can see them on the left side of the field. Oh, there's a cutter and a rollback. She's demolished by defenders. That must have been some sort of penalty, John. And there it is. We would like to see a shot here. Black needs to get a couple goals before the half. Oh, tough. Yeah, so you're going to see a lot of Morris, Pascarell on this left side. Both lefties, so they play off each other really well. Great chemistry. They probably took chemistry together. Oh, and there's a goal. Wow, nice goal.
Fun fact, the Tucker family owns a Instagram famous French bulldog named Herbie. Check that out on Instagram at Herbie Holy Frenchie.
Wow, did not know that. Yep. That's a great goal. Black needed that goal.
Black really did need that goal. If they could just probably get one more before halftime at least, going to halftime with a much smaller deficit, the momentum in their favor, I think the second Percy's the Hawk is flying in the back of Swan Field. I don't know if we could get that on camera, but he is a watchful eye, a silent and a good friend.
Good friend, no doubt. No doubt. He likes to perch up next to that light on the far right. Yep. Yep.
Not big bird from Sesame Street, that's different, but
Well, we're not entirely sure birds are real here, so we're just kidding. And there's Roma, and again.
strong in the midfield, and Black's able to come up with it. That's a big draw.
Yep. But again, handyman Roma. She's doing everything for the team. She's fixing the pipe leaks. She's cooking the food. Yeah, she's doing everything. She's a jack of all trades.
Here she is now. Ball top of the key, looking to dodge. That's in.
And a feed. Oh, and that was I think what do you call that, John? Where they're
I think that is shooting.
shooting space. There you go.
Free shot here. I'd like to see a bar down would be cool.
Yeah.
We'll see if we get that here.
You can see Slade though not even considering giving up any space in that goal. She is going to stand tall. And that is an absolute stuff. It's not Thanksgiving, it's Easter, John, but there is still stuffing to go around.
Someone called the Masons because there's a brick wall.
There is an absolute brick wall.
Exceptional save there, point blank. It's a good shot, placed it off stick high, but quick hands from Amelia Slade. No celebration there for Black.
Yep.
Now White's looking to strike back.
Oh wow, McMahon, and a nice shot. They're going low today. I mean that's the advice every lacrosse coach ever has given their players: shoot low, shoot hard, shoot away. And that's what they've been doing. Nothing's been going in up top. So
3-minute mark. White still in the lead, a little less comfortably than before.
oh, and that's a nice split dodge, a shake and bake. Not sure what the call there is. Looks like the player's a little confused too.
We'll have another free shot. We'll see if White can capitalize here.
White could use a Gino here. 6-3 though, John. 5-3 is the most dangerous lead in sports.
That's true. In every single sport.
Yep.
Basketball, hockey, water polo. Great job by Lou.
Ooh.
Just high over the cage there. Not
Ooh, and they're gonna call for Black. Okay, and here goes Kern. Let's see the wheels. She's gonna give it to Can. The clears have been kind of automatic today, John. There's been some mix-ups in the middle of the field, but for the most part, they've been clearing with high efficiency. And that's a mark of a good program. How well you can clear.
So really shows who's going to be the good team or the great team is how they can clear.
Yep. Morris to Pascarella. It's the broken record at this point. Those two have passed each other the ball 10 million times. Oh, and that's a shot. I think that hit a pipe. Oh, Danny boy.
Pipes.
The pipes were calling.
Good back there by Black. Keep possession. It was a reset, so the pipe was hit.
And there's a flip to Morris.
Dodges inside D up well there by Canning. Oh, housemate.
Oh, she's going to go right now. Haley is not going to put that thing in her right hand. She is not going to do that, and that's fine.
Think about it, and then she thought, nope.
I'm not sure what happened there. Weird little deflection.
Sit off the body.
Yeah, I heard Ronald Reagan ask Amelia Slade before the game to tear down the wall, but she wasn't going to do it, John. She was going to stand tall there.
She actually built it taller after game.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, truck stick.
Where are they? Not there. And Maria Creek slice with also the dice.
That's a feed. Good D though. Oh, good D by Caroline Alexis. Haven't given her name a lot of shout-outs, but she is a strong defender for the
She
forwards.
was a force last year, the year before, getting a starting spot as a first year and really tying that defense together. But
Yep.
a little too physical there, and White will get a free shot. Courtney
Oh,
shoots it straight.
stuffed.
Way to go, Sarah. And Coach Cicelli will just call it there for halftime.
You can't go 5-hole. Not on can, John.
She's just she just knows the game too well. Made from Baltimore, growing up in that hotbed.
Yep.
And looks like we have a 10-minute halftime here. White is up pretty comfortably, but Black was showing some streaks of fight late in that second half.
Yep. So we're gonna take a quick little break here, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes. back on Swan Field, beautiful Swan Field, with the second half of the Haverford women's Intrasquad scrimmage, white versus black. It's been a pretty exciting bout so far.
I wonder what Black was talking about in that halftime. Hopefully they could put some battle plans together. Maybe they consulted the spirit of General Custer. Insight. We'll see if they're able to fight back.
Both goalies have played strong.
Really keeping this from being a high-scoring game is the excellent goalie work by both Sarah Cannon and Amelia Slade.
Yeah. And I've shot on Amelia at least, and she is no easy goalie to score on. She is a tough goalie, especially up high.
Yeah, she plays her angles very well.
Very fundamental. Reminds me a little bit of our teammate, Joe Weisberg. Although not as crazy as Joe. Joe's got the nickname Crazy Old Joe.
Uncanny resemblance of an old man.
Old man. 22 years old, but he's probably older than anyone listening to this, so that's no disrespect.
Just an old spirit.
Yep. He likes to watch Jeopardy.
Lots. So do you?
Yeah, I like it too, so I can't really complain. He's certainly a mighty foe, and we have a draw here. I believe that's Roma and Callie, again, two juniors.
Two friends. One forward by Roma.
Jeez Louise. Roma has been playing incredible this game. She's my current... Oh, that's an errant pass.
See if Caroline Alexis can chase it down and save.
What? What just happened? See, this is a problem with the way Swan is designed, John. There's so much space over there, I can't even see...
It's really hard to tell where they have bounds in this position. About 20 feet that is unutilized.
Yeah, so it's certainly a very beautiful field, the most beautiful field in the Centennial, but not the most pragmatic.
Design leaves a lot to be
Yeah,
desired.
yeah. Adds to the aesthetic, pragmatic dichotomy, if you want some word salad there for the listeners. We have a philosophy that any building at Haverford is either aesthetically pleasing or pragmatic, but not both. Never are they both. Oh, and there's a feed, and that's picked off. Not today.
Kate Saverson.
Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Kate Severson with a great play there. Kate Severson has really improved as a player over her time here. You know, she came in, I believe she came in as an attacker or a midfielder, and now she's been a rock on the defense for the past couple of years.
It's a great example of adapting to the role that you're given.
There's Curran. Curran's a DC native. Exactly. So the DC natives, I'm a DC native. We kind of, you can tell when you see someone who's from DC by the way they play. They play with a lot of poise. They're typically more athletic than everyone else. So, yeah. So you know that's how they do it down on the Potomac River. And there's Roma again.
A shot saved by Amelia.
Wow. Welcome to the part
Actually,
of town.
Sarah Cannon looks like is that side? No, that is Amelia.
It's 35.
I thought they'd switch goalies on us since that's what we do in our scrimmage. But
Yep.
it is Amelia. Should have known by incredible act.
You know, John, I was listening to a little Johnny Cash before this. I've been everywhere, and I believe that song applies to Amelia Slade. She has lived everywhere. She's lived in Boston, or in Massachusetts, Vermont, Montana now, I believe. She is a woman who has been so many places. Helps her a lot on the field, just having wisdom.
Story pass, and I think that translates.
Yeah. I believe she was not a semi-professional, but there's a nice feed.
Good cut, great wide shot there by.
That she was a high-class skier. She almost went to ski in college, which is obviously impressive.
I've had the honors with her a few times, and she is truly a sight on those slopes.
Oh yeah, and she's certainly a better skier than Ethan Donlin, who believes himself to be an incredible skier, but he's not quite. And there's Callie Crawford.
Now left alley, good pass.
Oh, not today.
Wow, that was a great feed and catch, catching in traffic, but Sarah Cam was having none of that.
Yep.
She knows that she needs to step up big if she wants the black team to come back, and she's doing it so far.
Yeah. And that's a long pass. It looks like they're going to have a fast break here. Roma gets it to Pasquarella, I believe. Back to Roma.
Roma finds Nancy.
Oh, clockwork. John, I didn't know we were in Germany because they are designing clocks.
Pure efficient offense. That is an obvious high chemistry attack line. You saw Roma pass it to Morris at first, then back to Roma. Roma found Nancy found Julia. Bingo, bango, bongo. Black is back in this.
Yeah, and there's nothing Amelia could do to stop that. That is just, again, that is clockwork. It's poetry in motion for Haverford women's lacrosse. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Haverford men's soccer. You know, when they had Janelli and Carr and Baraf, they would yeah, that was clockwork too. So a lot of Haverford teams, you know, we're not known for our athleticism, to be honest. We're known for our brains, and so you can see a lot of creative, efficient play.
Fans are starting to pile in here in the second half. They must have heard from the stream that it was an excellent game and wanted to get a piece of the action live. We're up to at least 300 people.
As Future once said, John, I can hear the poetry calling.
My favorite line. White's looking to strike.
Oh, wow.
Put up, though.
Who is that? Is
Emily Harrington
well, that is a freshman. What a play.
played it to Kit Harrington, the actor who played Jon Snow on HBO's Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's true.
Celebrity connection.
Okay, and Callie's gonna take a little speed dodge here.
Jabs in, but good defense by Black. Cut in by
Oh,
Jordan Denver. And the ball is dropped. Maybe a free shot.
gonna be a free shot. See, those are always tough situations because you're coming around, the defense crashes. It's kind of tough for the defense to really play that.
I feel like the free shot rule kind of sometimes takes the defense out of the game.
Yep.
Streaking.
Oh, there's high. You trying to go high? Not a good take on Sarah Can. She has been absolutely. Oh, and there's a feed and a goal and a goal.
Yeah, nothing Sarah Can could do there. That's a great cut. Finished off hip. That's hard for any goalie.
That was Courtney Cubbin.
That is a finish by someone who has been some places, seen some things. That's the game.
Yep, knows the game, like no doubt.
White able to strike back almost immediately. Here to respond to Black's second half start.
I mean, I can't imagine how tired these girls are right now.
Yeah, this is incredible that they're playing with the energy that they are, considering they had no subs. The cold air is hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe through the mask, and they don't seem phased at all. There's some stick shenanigans going on here.
Yep, and that's Claire Dubois. That's a French name. I'm French, so I have to appreciate a fellow French name. Dubois. I believe that means. Well, I actually don't know what that means.
One of the mics is not coming through. I was listening down on the field.
Is it me or John?
I can listen again, but I can still hear you. It's just not coming through the mic.
Picked up well here by Black. 17. Lizzie Healy. Slight technical difficulties with the microphones. Hopefully we'll be able to sort that out. There's Nancy feeding it up top to Roma. Roma looking to dodge here. Screened by Nancy. Who's it to X? A little bit of an errant pass, but controlled well. Now Pasquarella coming around the cage. Will she do her patented roll back? No. Moves it up top. And I believe we are fully back in business now on the microphone side of things.
Yep. When in doubt, trust just. Oh, that's Gino.
That was a great goal by Abby Wolfenden.
Wow, that is a great goal. Just a bouncer. Again, bouncers will go.
Took her defender all the way across the arc, low and away.
Yeah, like I said, when in doubt, trust Justin Grube. He has a technical skill I haven't seen from many others, to be honest.
Knows his way around a live stream.
Yep. So I think he was the chair of the comp sci department, but he was too good. So they had to fire him. He was teaching kids too well. So it's 6-5 now. It's a much closer game. Black's starting to come back. They're putting the pieces together.
Yeah, they definitely got off to a slow start. Probably not used to the teams, but it seems like they've done their homework, read their textbooks, and are slowly learning chemistry.
Yeah. I have to admit, I like these kits.
I do too.
I like the women's black and white jerseys. I think are nicer than ours, to be honest.
They're very clean, classy.
Yeah.
I think they just capture what Haverford's all about.
Yep. And there's Callie Crawford with speed.
Pure speed. Hannah Lopez now with it.
Sonic.
Sam Silverman. Sam Silverman also wears gloves. Fun fact, that is 2 out of the 3 of the white attack.
And I actually believe Hannah and Sam went to the same high school or knew each other in high school, played on the same club team. They were friends, I believe, before this, so that could just be,
you're right.
The gloves could be something that they decided to do together, And there's a shot.
Sign of friendship.
Not today, not on can.
Caitlin Mann there taking a big hit as she took the shot, and it's just not enough to get past the force that is Sarah Can.
Yeah. Sarah Can again from Baltimore. Callie Crawford from Maryland. A lot of Maryland again. Like I said, you can just kind of tell when someone's from a hotbed just by the way that they carry themselves. And there's a nice pass from Pascarella over to Morris.
Good clear there by Caroline Alexis, going all the way up the field, ending up in the offensive side of it all. And I believe she is subbing off now. So can't blame her. That's a hard clear.
There's Kat Ferenc with a feed to Morris.
Good feed, good cut, great
good
finish.
Lord. Good Lord. That's the H.L. Mencken special. Baltimore Sun.
Remembering what she is all about. That is a great cut, great finish, great all around. And Black is now tied it up.
Yeah.
Folks, we got a game here.
We have a great game. Oh, you could see Kat. So I've played Kat in intramural basketball, okay? She is one of the most competitive people I know.
Yes.
I honestly, I was a little bit scared because I was worried she was going to dunk on me. I mean, the energy she's giving is incredible. It really amps up the teammates, and so certainly a force to be reckoned with. Excited to see what she does in the next 2 years.
Yeah, and I think you got to give her a lot of credit for getting Black into this game. Never getting down. Even when they were down 4 or 5 goals, energy was always there and able to rile up her teammates, get them back into it, and now it's all tied up. So,
I remember talking to Julian Haley about the differences between the way girls and guys celebrate. Guys typically do this little bump to bump in the air, and girls kind of just throw their stick down and gather together.
Yeah.
And they're on no disrespect, right? I think that the way that they celebrate is great. But I try to get Haley and Julia to do a bump to bump in the air. So we'll see. We'll see if they pull that off.
I would like to see that. Something that has sort of worked itself into the celebration game. I think girls are required to drop their sticks after they score so they can do a stick check, but I remember I was watching, I believe it was a Syracuse women's lacrosse game, and anytime this one player scored, she threw her stick about 50 feet in celebration. So I think if we did that in our sport, we might get a penalty, but who knows? Maybe I'll try it out today.
Yep. But in the wise words of Quint Kesinich,
I believe he's Kesinich.
Don't celebrate on your own. He hates seeing guys running down the alley, celebrate on their own. If we're going to celebrate, we're going to do the bump to bump in the air, and we're going to celebrate as a team.
Big team.
And the girls have honestly, to be completely frank, celebrate better as a team than we do. So
Yeah, that is
we're
true. They
taking some
all get in
notes.
there, all congratulate each other.
But actually, I'm more of an Anish guy, and I really liked. I think his name was McEnany.
Yeah, Eamon McEnany.
Eamon McEnany, yeah.
Great
He was
commentator.
an incredible commentator. An ardent attacker on the Ivy League's
Oh, yes.
decision this year. He has been very vocal on
Yes.
social media.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. Understandable. If you love the sport of lacrosse, it's sad to see.
So we've a draw here, tied for the first time since the game started. Big draw, and Black is able to come up with it. That's well done by Julio.
Julia Curran is, again, another midfielder who's kind of been doing it all. Definitely, I think Callie, Julia, and Roma have really impressed me this game by just their sheer cardio.
Yeah, just workhorses.
And I think that's Roma again.
Teed up well, but a good cut by Kat Ferenc. Kat Ferenc looking inside, moves it back up. This is great ball movement here by Black, and it looks like
Wow.
Black has gained a free shot from that.
Wow. See, I don't know what White what White could do on defense there.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Brian. I thought that was pretty sound, but
That was Jill DiTomaso on defense. Again, a freshman. There's nothing really she could do.
quick off the draw.
Oh,
She tried to go low, which you got to do against Slade if you want a chance, but
what?
Slade
Oh
able to
my
moss it
goodness.
again.
Get out of here.
I mean, she's playing goalie right now, but she should be playing cornerback in the
Yeah,
NFL.
Oh my goodness.
It's her second interception of the day. That's quite the stat line.
Yeah, I know. I saw her actually when she was in Montana this summer. She was doing off-season workouts with Deion Sanders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so they were working on that. So it was good. That's
Yeah,
why-
you know
that's why she's
that
at
that
the-
makes sense as to why she's playing the way she is.
That's why they call her. I think his nickname was Primetime. Primetime Slade.
See if White's able to break this stalemate here. Sam Silverman finds
Oh
Courtney coming
my!
inside, and what a snipe by Courtney! Wow, I didn't even see that go in. It was so fast. That's a great goal by White.
Yep.
Now White is back in front. Just good fundamental offense there.
Yeah. And I think that was Courtney Cubbins, correct?
Yeah,
That's her second goal of the day.
really showing out in her first inter-squad scrimmage as a senior.
And you can see Callie Crawford laughing on the sidelines. The girls are having fun today. I mean, it's competitive, but at the end of the day, they're our teammates.
Yeah.
Great friends.
And
So
you love to
it's
see
fun.
that.
Yeah, you love to see it. You wish you saw it more when they were playing other teams, but when
Yeah.
when you're playing against teams like Cabrini and
Yeah.
they're tough. They're
It's
it's
less
not a joking
amicable.
affair. They're running up national champs for the men's. So and I'm sure they have a solid women's team too.
Draw straight up in the air there by White, able to be corralled. Courtney
Wow.
gets the goal, gets the draw. She wants her team to win.
Yeah, I think Courtney heard me talking about Roma and Callie so much. She said, "Nope,
So this is my
this
team,
is my team."
my day.
Number 4 on White. That's
Is
Caitlin Mann.
Another first year.
Oh, great D.
Teed up well. Penalty will be called. Looks like there was probably some contact in the back there.
Yeah, that's freshman on freshman crime.
They
That
gotta
was
stick
Lizzie
together.
Healy.
This is something I haven't seen before. It looks like a free shot, but she's at the big arc.
But Dubois gets in there quick. Again, that's... Oh, no, that was Abby Wolfenden. My apologies.
Now Sam Silverman cutting down from the top, looking to break in inside, trying to get a free shot. It looks like, but another cut by Courtney to
my
goal.
God. Oh, my Lord.
Courtney Cubbin really coming alive this second half.
This is a takeover alert.
You know, if I had a hat, I'd throw it onto the field because I believe that is a hat trick for Courtney Cubbin.
This plane is going to Lancaster. Courtney Cubbins.
Right down Lancaster Avenue. Way to go. Bouncing it into the top corner. That's going to be hard for any goalie to save. When it
Yeah.
changes height that much, up, down, up.
Well, I believe the old saying is high bouncers will go. And they have gone.
Just once again proving the old adage. And just like that, White jumps back into a 2-goal lead. With under 10 minutes to go here in the second half, we're going to need to see some sparks from Black if they want to stay in this.
You could see Sarah Can after that goal was frustrated. Not sure if it was in her defense or in herself. I'm sure it was probably a little bit of both. But she's a competitor too, and
Yes.
so don't ever count out Can. She is going to come to play.
Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah, that's tough.
And White able to get another draw here. Black has just not gotten the ball a lot on offense in these past couple minutes. And it is almost impossible to score if you don't have the ball.
Yeah, I think that was proved by Heisenberg.
He looked into it.
Maybe it was Fermi. And there's a pass behind the net.
White's probably going to take their time, look for a good shot. Oh no, but Courtney again, and Sarah says, not this time.
Oh.
You've had your fun, Courtney.
Yeah. That was a nice feed, though, by Hannah Lopez. Hannah Lopez, again, with a lot of poise. She's typically kind of just circulates around the X. Classic X attackman.
Yeah, just looking for feeds, trying to get her teammates a goal.
And there's Caroline. That was a bullet pass to Morris.
But Morris stripped, just swarmed by the defenders. Lopez trying to get the GB. Can she corral it? This is a mess. This looks like the end of the Duke UNC game.
Yeah, it does. Oh, and there's Sam Silverman, I believe.
Able to come up with it. Stripped again, but keeps possession. That is gritty. That is heart.
Gritty. She's going to roll back.
Someone called the Cowardly Lion because I think I found your heart. It is right there with Sam Silverman.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of you guys are cringing at home, but we're having fun. So. I think we made Curran laugh, so I think we haven't
all that
quite made
matters to
Justin
me.
laugh yet. That's the goal, but that's a tough one. You know, he's stoic.
White looked to feed it inside there. Errant pass picked up by Black. We'll see if they can clear it this time.
Oh, and that's a bounce pass. Not intentional, but Caroline's opening up her bag of tricks.
It worked out. Looked really cool, and I think that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, you know, Justin emailed us. You know, we talked to him about commentating these games, and he said we're not going to make any money, and I don't think he quite understood that it was never about the money. It was never about the money.
I just want to bring joy to our millions of viewers all around the world.
Yeah. Speaking of millions of viewers, Haley Morris, I believe, is TikTok famous.
Or at least wants to
She
be.
wants to be, yeah.
Check her out on TikTok at, I don't know her username, but she's there.
She's there.
Got some great content.
She's got some great content. And that's a nice little shovel pass.
Too high for the attack to handle, but it's picked up by Black. Nancy's looking to feed
Oh,
inside
my,
for the face
little-
dodge,
oh,
and then she
that
just
was
got whacked in
painful.
the face. That's
Yeah,
slashing men's.
So one thing about the women's game that you got to respect is they don't have pads like we do.
No
so
helmet.
These slashes, they are hurting much more.
Yeah, it looks like Courtney Cubbin is going to get a card.
Ooh.
Not only is that alliteration, but that is a big hit to the white team.
Say that 10 times fast.
Don't think I could.
Can't Courtney Cubbins card.
Now Black with the free. This would be a big goal.
And
she's able to finish
wow,
it.
do you like
High bouncers
cheesesteaks?
will go.
Do you like cheesesteaks, folks? Because again, Pat's and Geno's.
Now that is Nancy Tucker's second goal on the day, and a big one at that. Able to cut the lead to 1 with 6 minutes left, and you gotta hope that's gonna reinvigorate the Black team.
That was a great goal.
Amelia Slade correctly guessed low for the initial shot, but the velocity was just too much and bounced right into the top corner.
Yep.
High bouncers will go.
This has been a fun game to watch. I hope everyone has enjoyed the up and down. It's been quick. Despite it's only 8-7. Normally these games get a little bit higher, but there's been great play on both ends. You know?
You gotta attribute that low score to the excellent tender work.
Yeah, I think both of them are. I don't know about what the percentage is, but I would assume above 50%.
Yeah.
And there's McMahon. She's been kind of quiet recently, but she's going to sprint
Moving
to
up
the cage.
field. Wow, this is some true speed here by Bell. too fast for her own stick,
Yeah.
it seems.
Yeah, Bella's an equestrian, so when you see her run, she
Yes.
kind of gallops in a similar manner.
She definitely has a spiritual connection to those horses.
She's very quick. I think she might be faster than me, John, to be honest. I can't deny that. And there's a pass to Pascarella.
Or those
Oh,
Morris.
Morris. Sometimes it's hard to tell between the two. They're both the exact same height.
Yes. It is. Is it the short one or the short one? Julia with a good feed to Morris. Morris not able to finish though. Good save by Slade. Hard angle. But another pass inside. That's a great catch by Julia
Yeah,
Pascarella.
these girls are they're catching everything in tight. I think they put glue.
Some pine tar.
They put the magnets in the stick.
Much like Ginelli's magnets in the goal.
Much like Nick Ginelli. I miss saying that name. Wonder how he's doing. Okay, back to focus. Morris
moves it to X, and this is a big possession here for Black. Time's running down in the half. They're down by 1. If they can tie it up here, that'd be, monumental. 60 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of time. They're going to work to get something good here. Roma.
See, when Roma dodges, she's never afraid to put the shoulder down.
No, just not afraid of contact. Wants to score more than anything.
And there's a feed, an errant pass. Oh, nice defense,
Possibly
actually, by
deflected
Isabel
by
Canning, who's going to pick up the ground ball and go. Oh.
That's a good fight by Nancy Tucker. Way to, when you turn the ball over, you got to work to get it back, and that's just well done. Black keeps possession here.
So Isabel Canning, again, kind of a similar story to Kate. She came in, I believe, well, she might have come in as a defender, but her stick was a little raw, and there's a goal.
Great goal by Roma. And Black is absolutely loving that.
Wow.
I don't know if these screams are being picked up on the microphone, but the energy is high here on historic Swan Field as Black ties it up 8-8 with 3 minutes left to go.
But yeah, back to the story. She hit the wall more than I've ever seen a human being hit the wall before. She was there all the time.
Yeah, really put in the
honing
work.
in on her craft, and now she's a senior captain.
Yeah, cemented her role
It's a
on
great
this team.
story.
Love to see that.
And it's inspiring to anyone out there who's listening, who's maybe struggling with not getting as much playing time as they want. As long as you work hard,
You put in the minutes, it'll show.
it'll show. And that was a great goal, though, John. You're right. 8-8.
Big draw here. With the running clock in women's lacrosse, there's not going to be a lot of separation between the shot clock and the game clock, so this will be probably one of the last possessions.
Wow, yeah, it's 90 seconds. I didn't realize that.
One forward by Callie, but we'll see who's able to get it.
Oh, and that's a great play by
Cheeky
McMahon.
play by McMahon.
And a GB.
White was able to pick it up, foul was called, and White will get possession here. 2 minutes left. 86 seconds on the shot clock. You have to think White's going to hold it as long as possible here.
Here comes Silverman.
Finds Leah Herzig up top.
Oh,
Errant pass there. This is going to be a scrap for this GB if it's Sam Silverman.
good job by Sam Silverman. And that speed. And she's just going to run right by her defender. Let's see what happens here. Gets it to X.
Good feed. Ooh. Unable to be corralled, but scooped up in the GB, and we'll see who comes up with this. Sam
there we
Silverman
go.
again. Wow, she is really fighting.
Yeah, she
to win
put the
this game for
magnets in the
White.
stick.
Good feed. Oh, I was looking for a BTB there from Hannah Lopez, but not there.
Oh, and I'm not sure what happened there.
Maybe the Turf Monster is back into play.
Monster. Kate Severson picks it up, but she's
Good pass
Good
by Kate
pass,
Severson. Up the field
you could see the teams are getting pretty tired right now, John.
Yes,
It's getting
this
a little
is,
sloppy.
48 seconds left here. You got to imagine that they're just absolutely gassed.
Grateful that we have a slightly bigger team with a little more subs, but it's tough. All right, we have 30 seconds left, John, and it's an 8-8 game. This is the most important possession yet. Let's see what happens.
Black's going to slowly work it around here. They're going to work for the best shot it's possible. You have to imagine that it's going to eventually end up in the stick of Haley Morse or Julie Pascarella or Roma.
Yep.
But
Pascarella now with it. Slade is way out of her cage.
She's going to dodge.
Julia double team now. Moves it to
Oh.
Cap, but that's high. We'll see if Nancy's able to get the GB, but good defense there by Canning. And that will be white ball,
Hey,
and
Canning
that will be
goes.
game. I don't know if they'll do overtime.
I think they have to.
I would like it. I would like to see a Braveheart style overtime, reminiscent of middle school club lacrosse.
Club lacrosse, I think, it never doesn't have Braveheart. I
That
played
is-
Braveheart into summer tournaments,
Yeah.
in high school.
You're right. That is just a staple of the club lacrosse. For those who don't know, a Braveheart, named after the Scottish warrior, is where it's a one-on-one face-off in the middle. There's goalies on each team, but is a 1v1, first one to score wins, and really gets the people going. I don't think that's what they're going to do here, but, I wish they would.
But it still is it's a sudden death. No doubt about that, I think. Is that correct?
I know it is for men's, but...
So yes, it is sudden death.
First goal wins to cement their place in Haverford history as the winner of the first inter-squad scrimmage.
Yes. Kind of, honestly, a historic day. This may be the first time that we brought out jerseys for an inter-squad scrimmage.
I think you're right,
I think
Brian.
they should put it in the history books. They should put, first collegiate soccer game played on Walton Field, and then, 1901, 1908,
Around that time.
1905, and then put 2021, sorry. First, gosh, geez, my dates. I'm almost as bad as Ethan with my dates. First intercollegiate jersey worn, or inter-squad jersey worn game, 2021. So those are the two dates you need to know, 1905, 2021.
I'll be upset if there's not a plaque in the GIAC commemorating this special moment.
Yep. I'm hearing talks about Gettysburg baseball. I think we need to stay focused on the game at hand.
And we'll see. I'm excited for this overtime period. Black had the chance to seal it there at the end, but White defense really stood on their head and knew the importance of what was going on.
And John, you can see Jay's been growing out his hair.
Yes,
believe
Trainer
that's
Jay.
Jay.
I believe the kids these days call that lettuce,
Yeah.
and man, he is a salad bar.
Yeah,
'cause that is
geez
some
Louise.
incredible flow.
I like his hat too. I wish I had that swag. But guess who does have that swag? The Haverford women's lacrosse team.
Yes, they do.
They have been playing. They have been balling. Oh, there we go. Justin's gonna get a close hit on that
Close
on the
in
hair.
on that lettuce cam. It's good stuff.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
And now, Black first to take the field. Sign of power. A little bit of an art of the deal.
Part of the deal.
And I'm excited for this overtime period, Brian. I expect to see at least one goal.
Yeah, I think Ben Franklin was the one who said, death, taxes. But I think you can add that. Death, 3 things in life that are certain: death, taxes, and a goal in this overtime period.
I have to agree with good old Ben Franklin. Fellow Quaker.
Fellow Quaker, wise man, Pennsylvania native, I believe. So yeah.
Big draw here to start this overtime period. You have to imagine that whoever gets this draw is most likely going to win, but the defense and goalies have been playing great, so we'll see. It's one up by Callie. Scrum here for the ground ball. Julia Curran scoops it out. But Callie is still fighting, and a great GB by Callie Crawford.
Wow. And you can hear number 19, Lauren Kinney, yelling on the sidelines. Great teammate.
Yeah, she is really excited for that GB, and who can blame her? Hannah Lopez will take it at X. Passes up to Sam Silverman, who cuts low.
Oh!
Good D there by Kate Saverson, but Sam gets the GB. Shot.
Oh! Just wide. Holy smokes. You got to expect the nerves are playing up a little bit, John. I know it's an inter-squad, but it's overtime.
Yeah, you can tell that this game matters a lot, and
Oh, and that's a nice defensive play by Kate Severson.
Yeah.
Kate Severson's been a rock all game.
Sam Silverman trying to find Courtney Cubbin, who had been electric in that second half, but the defense sniffed that one out like a bloodhound.
And there goes Dubois with a nice
Big
pass.
pass up to Abby. And Wolfden will try and get it to the attack, but good coverage there by White. She finds Julia Curran in the middle.
And here comes Roma. Expect to see a Roma dodge.
Now Morris down to Pascarella. Over to Nancy Tucker. Now Abby with the ball. Roma looking to set up for a dodge here.
She's going to get doubled. She's got to move that. There's going to be an open man.
Good pass to Kat. Ooh.
Oh, tough.
Trying to find Abby in the middle, but too hot to handle. And a tough contested GB. She tries to goose it out to her teammates, but Maria Krieg is having none of it. That's great work.
Wow, that is a great ground ball. There's got to be a penalty somehow.
Yeah, it looks like that will go to White. I didn't know we were watching a Philadelphia Flyers game because that play was gritty.
Yep.
Able to get clear across the field here.
There goes Canning. Showing
Canning
off
finds
that.
Bell.
There's McMahon.
Fast break here, 3-on-2. Will she take it herself?
Oh, what a save.
It was a great
What
save
is
by
the
Sarah
call?
Can. Oh, they're going to call, I think, dangerous shooting, which
Wow.
I think is an actual call. I think that is when someone's in your shooting space, but you shoot it anyways. In an effort to protect the Nuggets. But
wow, that is a great catch by Dubois. And a nice pass to
the
Wolfenden.
back check was coming there by Sam Silverman. And man, I thought, right there, I thought that was going to be it. I thought Belle McMahon was going to cement her place in Haverford history, but short time here. Feed inside. Pascarella tries to get it, but checked in the back. Oh.
What?
Did that go in?
Oh, my.
With no time left on the clock, Julia Pascarella with an unbelievable goal.
Absolute banana land goal there.
Scores it backhand. She looks to be, I don't know if they're dogpiling her or if she's hurt, but
I'm not sure what White is doing. I think that there's going to be some a little contest potentially.
a dance-off perhaps, but Julia Pascarella with the game winner, and that's just something you have to expect. Senior captain, senior leader, senior attacker, been multiple times the Centennial Conference Offensive Player of the Week, even though she'll tell you otherwise. An insane backhanded goal. I don't even know how that went in.
That has got to be the craziest game winner I have ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to send that film into the Instagram.
Yep.
Try and get it on the CC Top Plays of the Week.
Top Plays of the Week.
And well done there by Black. Well done there by White. But Black came back from a big first half deficit.
A crazy comeback. And it was fun to watch. We hope you enjoyed. And we hope you enjoyed our commentary.
Let us know at www.boysinthebooth.net.gov/Haverford Men's Lacrosse.
Yep.
And that is, just great competition by both sides. Looks like they're going to... White's probably a little sad, but they're still friends.
It's perfect time to grab a quick lunch and stay tuned for the men's game.
Yes,
Starts at 1.
Hopefully it is equally competitive. This is Jonathan Frost signing off.
And this is Brian Jeffroy signing off.
Have a great day.
Thank you.